So I was raised in suburban New York City. I grew up on Long Island. My dad's Catholic, mom's Jewish. We were not raised in church. We had a little bit of temple when we were young, but there was a real friction between the faiths, between the Catholic and the Jewish faith. I didn't get a lot of exposure to what we call born-again Christians. They were, if you walked through New York City, they were the ones on the street corners screaming through the bullhorns. Didn't really know much about them. Honestly, as after a while, to me, that kind of came off as kind of crazy. It was more of, to me, the feeling I got from it was more of a political organization full of angry people. I just never really met one, and until I met Tammy and we started to talk, and she wasn't like what I expected. When she told me she was a Christian, I was genuinely surprised. First thing I said was, "You're too smart," and it was an interesting education. I said, "You can't be a Christian. You're too smart," and you didn't start bashing me over the head with the Bible, because my spirituality was really New Age. That's what I was attracted to. So Tammy didn't get on me about that. We talked about it, and she asked me a lot of questions, and I thought, this is really interesting. So we were friends. It wasn't like some internet dating service. We were just friends, and we were friends over the internet. And so I wanted to meet her. I came out, and she wanted to take me to her church, which was way before Harvest. And I was terrified. I mean, I was truly terrified to go to church. And I don't mean this in a mean or bad way, but I really thought that I would really be in the face of the purest form of hatred. That to me was what I just assumed Christianity was. They were just angry people. So when I went to church that first time, everybody was really nice. And it really was very disarming. So that was the first step on a journey where I realized I was wrong about a lot of things. And in a lot of ways, part of it was ignorance, part of it was pride. So as we came along and we started going to church, I was definitely more of a passive church person. I just kind of faded away out of church. And when the time I did go to church, I really wasn't involved until Harvest Church. I was in freedom class, and it was I think it was week 7, whatever week forgiveness is. And it was like a light went on. It hit me like a bolt of lightning. I got it. I understood God's forgiveness because I had been working on so much stuff. And then in a moment, God just took that away from me. That was 3 years ago. I felt like I've come further in my walk with the Lord in 3 years than I had in the past 13 years. You have to do the work and you have to engage it. And I had a moment in my men's group where I remember we were going over some material. I think we were doing Freedom again. It would have been the second time, do Freedom. Did I mention you should do Freedom? So, and I looked up and I said, I had that moment and I said, when I was in the New Age and that was my spirituality, this is what I was looking for. And if you told me that I could have had it through Christianity, I would have told you were crazy. So maybe I was the crazy one. So, but I had that experience and it was such a shock to me. I just remember looking up and saying, this is what I've been looking for.